a drum attached. You a talker, we got drums for that. Tryna fist fight, boy, you done for that. You gon' get a bullet in your lung for that. Draco get the kicking like Luke Kane.
What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'll be ranking every single fighter in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 in order from weakest to strongest. You guys need no introduction how I do these tier list videos. There's literally 3 of them out on the channel already, and if you guys want to check them out, feel free to do so. But anyway, without the introduction out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get straight into it. So starting off in FODDER Tier, we have the weakest characters in the verse. Nate and Burt being down here is pretty self-explanatory since they're the most weakest fighters in the entire verse and you have no feats. And Mitch and Chris being down here is pretty self-explanatory as well. Chris is at the top of this tier since he literally beats Mitch in every single encounter. Now in D tier we have Anthony and Kyler. Anthony would be above the weaker fighters since he was able to beat Nate and he has a feat of him scrapping with Kenny. And Kyler will be above since he will be able to beat the likes of Anthony and he was able to do well against the frat boys along with the others. Now for C tier, it's going to be a little bit controversial for some people when they see this, but anyway, let me explain on why I have it like this. At the bottom of this tier we have Kenny. Besides from him beating up Anthony, there's literally nothing else that Kenny has done to put him up any much higher. Like bro, Kenny literally got beaten up for the entire season, getting beaten up Miguel, Robbie, Sam and Tori, and what does he receive? A motherfucking brown belt.
Open up, please! Please, I gotta go, please! Please, open up!
Bruh.
Anyways, moving on. Above him we have Dimitri, and same scenario as Kenny, he doesn't really do much in this season, only he was able to scrap a little bit with Hawk, although Hawk was holding back on Dimitri and he was able to get this cheap shot on Hawk. And above him we have Sean, and I know it's ironic to put Sean up this high since Sean is an untrained fighter and doesn't do karate like Dimitri and Kenny, but he was able to throw Robbie when he was fighting him in the batting cage. And above them we have Devin. Devin was able to take a flag from Dimitri and she has a decent feat of able to taking down Hawk by tripping him and taking his flag, but I wouldn't really put her above Hawk since later on when they're about to do the race to the flag, she admits to Johnny that she doesn't prove that she can beat Hawk.
Bigger and Hawk's more experience.
Hey.
And at the top of this tier we have Hawk. Unfortunately this is the highest that Hawk goes, unfortunately. Like, besides from him fighting briefly with Miguel and Robbie and making it the top for the Sekai Sekai because he was a replacement for Tori, besides from that, he literally has no scaling whatsoever and this is the highest he goes, unfortunately. Next on B tier we got Yundo Jin. Not really much to say about this guy, besides when he was being the top of Kim Dae-yoon's dojo and being relative to Kwon. Besides from that, he really has nothing really much going up for him. Next we got the female fighters with Sam being below Tori. Although Sam was able to receive the captain spot, she would have lost Tori if Tori had her way and still continued on the fight. And above Sam we have Tori. Like I already mentioned, if the fight would have continued on, Tori would have beaten the shit out of Sam because she was enraged due to her finding out that her mom died. And for once in a lifetime, Tori actually scales above Sam in this season. Next we got the male fighters with Miguel being below Robbie, and I know the Miguel fans are going to be typing up in the comments saying, but Sholo states that Miguel was mentally nerfed because he was busy too much focusing on Stanford. And yes, I am aware of this statement, which I play for you guys right now.
For biggest weakness, I think Miguel has this season maybe let the pressures of high school get to him a bit. Like I'm exploring a lot this year, like going back to, you know, college applications and the feeling of being a senior in high school and how that agitation kind of can permeate other areas of your life. I think that's kind of one of the weaknesses going into the Sekai Taikai. Similar to maybe Robbie is maybe overly emotional, very quick to react. A strength, I like to think that Miguel in these times can be a bit of someone to rally the troops. There was moments definitely that I think all of us kind of stepped up to the plate to do just that, and it's been.
Oh, this statement is accurate. You know that it was made by one of the actors. I kind of do disagree with the statement, as on the Cobra Kai official YouTube channel, in their small little mini-series called Behind the Fights, one of the people state that Miguel is the most balanced fighter on the show. Heck, even make him more balanced than Robbie. What I'm basically trying to say is that I don't really think that it really makes that much sense, because the whole reason why Miguel was trying to beat against Robbie for like the captain spot is that the whole reason he was trying to win is for Stanford, and him just saying that, oh, And just by saying that, oh yeah, that he is nerfed because he is busy too much focusing on Stanford, it doesn't really make that much sense. And plus, he was already doing good against Robbie in the first round. So I don't really think that him being mentally nerfed, it doesn't really make that much sense into the fight. But whatever you guys believe, I'm going to leave it to your own interpretations. But in my opinion, I have Robbie above Miguel and as the best team fighter for Miyagi fight. Next we got Quan. I know his scaling is a bit vague since we don't really see him doing much in being a fighters that really have no scaling, but due to the new clips for part 2 that have been released on Netflix, we see that he is busy showing off like the highest kicks. So yeah, he seems to be a pretty decent fighter, seems to be really strong. So I have him at the top here, and he seems like to be oppressing everyone, and especially Miyagi when he's doing his high kicks. So yeah, I have Quan as the best fighter in Season 6. Next in A tier, we got the Senseis. Kim will be at the bottom of this list. She hasn't really done anything much to put her any much higher, because like in the previous season, she only fought against Sam and Tori. And the only reason she's up this high due to like statements saying that she trained in monster class and that she would carry up 2 packs of them instead of 1, and that's saying that she was like the best sensei out of her class. So that's why she's up this high and she doesn't go any much higher than this. Next we have Kreese. Kreese's best feat is like being up illusion Johnny and finally removing his mental nerf that he had from the entire show of Johnny being his weakness, and now he finally removed it. Next we got Mike Barnes. He was able to fight on par with Johnny and he was able to land a few hits on him, but he doesn't really go any much higher because for obvious reasons Johnny was able to beat him. And next up we got our top 3 in no particular order: Chosen, Johnny and Daniel. They were both able to fight relative to each other in sparring, and you can argue that Chosen hasn't recovered from his injuries yet that he got in Season 5, and he hasn't really done anything much. And above all of them we have Daniel. Not only he was the best sensei in Season 5, he was able to both defend Johnny and Chosen's attacks when they tried to cheap shot him, and he was able to keep up and defend our attacks while they were sparring. So I have him as the best sensei in Season 5. And in S tier, we have the one and only Kim Sun-yeon. He should be at the top here since he's literally stated to be on top of the verse alongside Mr. Miyagi, so that's why he's above here. Anyway guys, this is going to wrap up my Season 6 tier list video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post a brand new video. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. Wait, hold on. Forgot something.